Good morning, everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell on this Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. How are you doing this morning? Hope things are going well for you. I want to first give a shout out to Cassie for filling in for me last week. Really appreciate her. So I had a chance to do a little getaway with some family and such. And so anyway, it's good to be back though, as always, and it's good to see all of you. Who do I have joining me today? It looks like we've got Fiona from Northern California and Debbie from Sacramento. Hello, let's see, let's see, Debbie, but I can't see where you're from. Hi, Stacy from Fountain Valley, California, and Linda from Wyoming. Good morning. Let's see. Joyce from Las Vegas and Chrissy from Northern California. Hi, Marie from Bradenton, Florida. And Amy, she says, hi from the emergency room. Waiting to be admitted. Amy, I hope you're okay wherever you're at in the emergency room and whatever's going on. I hope you're doing all right. Hopefully this brings a little smile to your face while you're waiting. Oh my goodness. Sending all my love. Hi, Marion from Welton, Arizona, and the list goes on. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's always a scary thing. Hope you're doing okay. All right. Oh, Joanne says it's 81 in San Diego. That sounds wonderful. Wow. All right, everyone. Well, it is good to be back, like I said, and we've got lots of things to talk about as always, right? So we've got some what I call calendaring items, save the date kind of items, because get those calendars ready. We've got 3 big things to talk about as far as marking up those calendars. I have some fun stuff ahead for you. And we've got a new Perfectly piece block that just got released that I am so excited about. Maybe many of you are as well, and I can't wait to share a little bit more about that with you and all kinds of other things. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we've got a new deal of the week. Let's see. Here we go. We've got several things going on. We've got a really screaming deal on the mini quilts, volume 1. Look at those savings going on this week. Of course, mini quilts was a project that we had released several years ago. And so this is kind of fun to see it now being highlighted again. And then we also have some spring punch needle kits on sale. That is, wow, perfect timing for that. So let's go ahead and start with just a few minutes talking about those things. This is from Mini Quilts Volume 1. And as you can see, they're just 12 by 12 little mini quilts. And gosh, they're so darn cute. You guys have had a lot of fun with making these over the years. And so if you haven't gotten in on them, or you're new to Kimberbell, this is a great week to pick them up. Look at January's. This is so cute. Chilling with my snowmies. I've also seen people put other little snow sayings in there in the center, but I think that's absolutely adorable. I saw that the embellishment kit was also on sale, and that embellishment kit has things like the little pom-poms and like knit fabric for those little hats. It's also got some glitter and such. So anyway, that's a fun one. That was January's. This is all in one download. And hey, as you know, I say, if you're liking just the appliques themselves and can picture them on other things, it's a great time to pick that up. February's was so cute. I remember that. Oh, yes. Good memories here. Look how darling those little birdies are. Oh my gosh. Can't you see even just like a little bowl filler, a little mini pillow to put on like a shelf or a tray, just with that block itself would be so darling. I saw a few years ago when someone did this, they put actually like someone's wedding day, anniversary day in that heart. I thought that was adorable. Super fun. Hey, do you notice the darling background quilting that's in there too? That background quilting bundle is also on sale this week. So that's fun. let's move on to March. Oh, it's a good one. Look at that. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I love the details right there on that pot of gold, don't you? Darling. Absolutely cute in every single way. Oh, look at that. The little shimmer that those little stars are giving. Darling. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love that lettering too. Look at how up close that looks. Oh, beautiful. Okay, April. Now, this was a fun one because it was a new technique for so many of you, and that was reverse applique. So this is a reverse applique. Do you notice, like, you've got kind of this little lip here because the fabric of the applique is behind the cutout circle. Isn't that interesting and unique? Very, very fun. So gosh, if you're even looking to try your hand at new techniques on your embroidery machine, this is a great one to get. That was April. This is May. It says, you are welcome as the flowers in May. Oh, look at the details on that. You're also going to learn French. That's one of the things. Oh, what do I have on here? That's one of the things that I like about these little mini quilts is it's a great opportunity to learn new techniques too on your embroidery machine, such as like that fringe there that's showing. That's really cute. And look at the little pom-poms there that are part of the flower. That's all part of the embellishment kit that was that week, or that series of designs. Okay, and then finally, to round it out for June, so the first volume of mini quilts was January through June, I believe. Yeah, January through June. So look at that. That is absolutely adorable. And then you've got the lemonade, even this cute little tag that comes off of it that says squeeze the day. You do that all in the hoop, of course. You got the little berry jam. So many fun things about these mini quilts. Even if they're just something that sits on like a tabletop stand or on your wall, or you make it into a pillow, or hey, putting it on your door, a little bit of door decor. Whatever you do with it, it's darling, and it's a great week to get them since it is an older product and is on sale. So anyway, how many of you guys did that? Here's a few more up close pictures to show you. Oh, look, there's even a little fringe on his scarf. Did any of you guys do these when they first came out a few years ago? Oh my gosh, they're cute, aren't they? Look at all that detail. Really, really cute stuff. All right. Yeah, Abby says June is my fave. I know. It really, you know what? I think I agree with you on that one. Abby, I think that is absolutely adorable. Look at the little bowl of blueberries. I mean, again, thinking beyond this quilt, I'm going, oh, that would make the cutest little tea towel, to put that on a tea towel, or that on an apron or a tea towel. And this, just even making that onto an apron or a tea towel, or just a little mini pillow would be so darling. Kathy said she did them. Delta says she started them. She needs to finish them up. They're so cute. Yeah, they really, really are. So hopefully this inspires you, Delta, and anyone else who hasn't quite finished them up yet, to finish them up, because they really, really are darling. Oh, Linda, what a great idea. She says the June designs would make a cute mug rug. Absolutely, 100%. I agree. That is awesome. Really fun stuff. So yeah, the designs themselves for January through June on sale. The quilting bundle, the optional quilting bundle, is also on sale this week, and so is the embellishment kit. So it's a great time to pick it up. And then, as I mentioned, there are some spring/summer designs for punch needle. And wow, what those are some really good deals too. I absolutely adore this one, this mushroom. And don't you again love the texture that you're seeing on this, and even like the little buttons that are on there. They all come as part of the kit, including the punch needle tool, the frame that it's in, all kinds of things. You may remember, here's another one. So darling. Oh my gosh, the pre-cut, pre-fused appliques as well. So darling, even the little buttons come in that kit for that ladybug. Really cute. What I was going to say is you might remember, I guess it would have been last year during What's New Wednesday, I shared, so cute. I shared some ideas of how I use these to decorate my entryway for like spring and then into summer, even in 4th of July, all with these same designs, staying up the whole time, just switching out a few things. You might remember that. I should have brought those pictures back up again. But anyway, super cute. If you did, oh my gosh, hopping down the bunny trail? Is that the name of the bench pillow we did last year with the mushroom in the center, and it was a little house? How cute is that to coordinate with it? So really some fun ideas for using punch needle. And again, if you've never tried your hand at punch needle, getting last year's designs here at a really good on a really good sale is a great time to go and get them, because while supplies last, they are on sale this week. So as you can see there, everything's included, including that faux wooden hoop, the buttons, all the different yarn colors, the tool to make it, everything is in there. Look at that. So cute. Here's another image of what's included in the ladybug set. All the darling details, my friends, all the darling details. Okay, and then here's one for this floral one. Hey, if you're wondering, like, out of all those, which one would be like the easiest for a beginner, I would suggest, they're all easy, promise you that, but I would suggest this one would be the most easy. And you know, I mean, I know I'm thinking ahead here, guys, but when there's a really good sale on something, I think ahead. And I'm thinking that any of these would be darling in like Easter baskets, right? I mean, yeah, we're a few months out, but now's the time to stock up on some of these things and give the gift of a kit to someone by giving them this for like in their Easter basket. That's just, one idea. Or you know what, make it now and have it for all your spring decorating. All right. So all of those are on sale this week only. As we know, deals of the week last Monday through the next Monday. So check them out. Okay. What else is next? What we've got? Yeah, you guys are loving that mushroom. I know, me too. It's just cute. I love, and I know you love texture and bringing in different elements to show off that texture is always a fun thing. I mean, the fabrics, the yarns, the dimension on it, the embellishments, it's all there for you. So why not have some fun trying something new? Yeah, Teresa says it's a great gift for grands. Yeah. A lot of people will ask me, like, what age is a good age to get people started on this? And, I mean, anytime those little hands can feel a little just be able to use their hands a little bit more, specifically with a punch needle tool. I would guess around maybe 7, 8 years old is when they could really get into it. So anyway, and then my gosh, all ages after that. I'm telling you, too much fun. I've seen all ages working on these, and it's a whole lot of fun. Okay, we have some new background quilting available this week, and boy, as always, it never disappoints. Our background quilting team, love those guys, love those ladies. Here we go. We've got 2 new ones. They're both large scale background quilting designs, which still means you can use a 5x7 hoop for these. Not a problem to use a smaller hoop, but because they're large scale, you have also the ability to go up to the largest clear blue tile size, which is a 10 by 16, I believe. And also it's larger in scale, so it looks a lot like you took it to a long arm machine. So let's see what they are for this week. This one is called Travel 3. Travel 3, and look at that. Boy, when that came through, I was excited because look at all the fun stamps that are on there. I think that is absolutely stunning, don't you? So cute. I love the skyline that is showing over here of a city, but then you've got the beach scene over here. You got more maybe of a travel road, desert scene over here. There's some really fun stamps over there. Just even things like the flowers and the hot air balloon and such. Though that is cute. That is super cute. So I'm excited to see what you guys make with that background quilting. And then this one is also large scale. Okay, backing up. Large scale for this one is on a navy blue fabric. I like to remind you of these things so we get it in our heads, like what these different fabric colors mean that it's stitched onto. But if it's on a navy blue, that means it's a large scale design. It also means it works perfectly with clear blue tiles. And you'll also get an additional set of files to work with block by block quilting, which means the batting isn't going to be inside your seams when you stitch this block by block. All right. So navy blue means you're going to get clear blue tiles files and block by block files. Okay. But yellow, which is the next one, is also large scale quilting, but this one is more designed for block by block quilting only. Okay, you can imagine that you wouldn't want to use clear blue tiles on this because it's very, very, very geometric, and it would be very hard to have that repeated design and make it look like an all over design with like you do with clear blue tiles. So on yellow, it means it's perfect for block by block quilting, which means it's going to be in the background of your quilt behind such things like an applique or something. So this one is called Tile 1. And I'm telling you what, that is stunning, isn't it? Do you just look at this and think possibilities? Possibilities? Oh my gosh. So stunning in every way. I love the tiles. Is anyone like me where now you walk into like a public bathroom somewhere and you see the tiles on the floor and you're like, oh my gosh, that would make a great background quilting design? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of right here. I'm like, oh, I probably have seen those tiles before in bathrooms, right? Or kitchens or wherever. They're darling. And boy, I'm loving the look of those mosaic tiles. So anyway, those are both available brand new this week at Kimberbell. Yes. Yeah. Linda, exactly. Or a backsplash. She says it looks like ceramic tile. I could use it as a backsplash. Absolutely. Very, very fun. So those are available this week. Be really, really cute. Oh, Heidi, I love that idea. She says seems good for a plain whole cloth quilt. Yes. 100% yes. Heidi, what a great idea. You just take just a solid piece of fabric that doesn't even have like design to it. It would be like a basic, right? A solid, and put that background quilting on top of it. That would be stunning. Absolutely. Okay. So anyway, very excited about both of those. Thank you, background quilting team. It's always fun to see that. Yeah. I know, Cayenne. I agree. She says, I see quilt patterns everywhere now. You and me both, my friend. You and me both. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Linda says, looks like 10 squares for ceilings or backgrounds. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that one. It's too fun. Okay, Anne says, love those blocks. Any chance we could get them as individual blocks? That is not a bad idea, Anne. I will talk to our background quilting team about that. I think that's a fabulous idea. Those really would be great as single background blocks, wouldn't they? All right. Oh my gosh, I love your ideas, guys. I love them. She said, Pam says, stitch it with variegated thread. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And Joyce says, tile 1 would be great for an all-over baby quilt. Oh, yes, it would. Let's just look at it one more time, guys, as your minds are reeling. Absolutely. And a baby quilt would be darling with that. Okay. Loving your ideas, guys. Keep them coming. I love reading them and being inspired by you. All right. Okay. What else is next? Oh, of course, we got a little bit of Sew and Tell with Kimberbell. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so a little bit of Sew and Tell. You guys have been working on quite a few themes, but there's 2 themes in particular that I pulled up. Let's see where those are at. Here we go. Okay, the first one is it's a new month. We're into February, and so that also means always a new month means a lot of also new things, right? But in particular, of course, we are working on all together the mistletoe mystery, fa la 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 la, right? And this month's block has not disappointed. You guys are loving it. Judy, she says she's loving this year's 2026 DDE. DDE, of course, standing for Digital Dealer Exclusives Project. She cannot wait till it's completed. Yes, it is the bell, and you're making a couple of them. You're also, I mean, look at that. Okay, there's so much texture on this one. I love it. So you've got your knit fabric as part of the bow, and that knit fabric, I believe was in the embellishment kit. You've got the silver glitter for the bell. And then if you haven't done this yet, guess what else is part of that one? Actual bells that came in your embellishment kit. And so the silver bell, when it's all said and done, will, land exactly where it needs to on those blocks. So that's really a fun block for sure for February. Let's see who else has been making it. Joyce said that after finishing the wallflower mystery, she got started on this one and she's done until March. So yeah, you've already got your initial blocks done there with the ornaments, and then you've got the bells, the trees, and some of those filler blocks. So it's looking good, and you are right on track for March. Isn't it fun to just get a little bit done each month? Deborah's also been working on hers. She says it's been fun having those for some snowy days here in North Carolina. And you'll notice the background quilting there. Do you see there, even on those filler blocks, the cute little reindeer there, some poinsettias and such. That's all part of the mystery too. That is not a separate purchase. It's part of your mystery bundle each month, comes as part of it. So you not only get that exclusive quilting that comes with the mystery quilt, but you get it for those sizes of blocks, but you get it in all the sizes so that you can use that exclusive background quilting on other projects as well. Samantha has finished hers, and she says she's loving getting the new block at the beginning of the month. This is going to be so cute. Love what you did there, Samantha. SEW, cute, of course. And then Sandra is also loving that hers is complete. She's loving it. I'm loving it too. So yeah, lots of people are posting over on the Machine Embroidery with Kimberbell page on Facebook. I encourage you all to keep on posting over there and see what other people are doing with their blocks. Also, even with their colors of fabric, because some people are using the same fabrics we used in our mystery, and some people are changing it up, and no matter what way you're doing it, it all looks so good. So head on over there, keep posting your blocks, and if you haven't signed up yet, you know what I'm going to say? It's never too late. It's never too late. You can catch up on these in no time at all, right? And so being able to do just a little bit each month and then having a fully finished Christmas quilt by the end of the year, in time for Christmas decorating, by the way, it will be done by then. It's so fun. So check it out. Find a shop near you or online if there's not a shop near you that's doing this, or you don't live near a shop or whatever. You can find a whole lot of shops that are also offering this to you online, and this is done exclusively through them. So anyway, check it out. It's the Mistletoe Mystery. All right. How many of you guys are participating in that? Are you enjoying it? Tell me all the things. Tell me what you're thinking. Bonnie is saying a great sense of accomplishment to keep up each month. Yeah, no more UFOs, my friends. No more UFOs. Yeah, Debbie is saying she loves the concept of doing a little bit each month. I'm so glad to hear that, Debbie. It is fun. And it's kind of fun to go, ooh, what's coming up this month, because it is a mystery. But we're not gonna give you ugly mysteries. We don't do that here at Kimberbell. No, nothing ugly. We've got cute stuff coming your way all year long. Wait till you see next month. I know, such a tease, but it's pretty darn cute. I just have to tell you, it's pretty darn cute. I think you're going to love it. Lots of you are participating in it. This is awesome. So awesome. Molly says, loving it. So exciting to get a surprise each month. Yeah, definitely a surprise, right? And Delta's loving it too. But yeah, it's kind of that little treat to yourself each month to say, you know what? I'm going to have a little fun this year and treat myself to a mystery block each month. And by the end of the year, you're going to have something very proud of to look back on and hang in your home. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, you guys have been having a whole lot of fun with Applique of the Month. Now, I know we've talked a lot about it, but it's the brand new subscription at Kimberbell. There's two options, of course. There's the doorstep delivery option that has the table runners included each month and the materials and such, the printed instructions. That, as you know, sold out really quick for January. But here very, very soon, we're going to be opening up subscriptions for February. I believe it's on the 10th of February, those will open up. So we've opened up new slots, if you will, for people to subscribe to the doorstep. But if you didn't get the doorstep and you still want the designs, the good news is it's also offered digitally. All right. So some people will just get the digital because they just want the digital and they want it for all kinds of other projects too. But some people got the digital because the physical was already sold out. Either way, you've got options, as I say, and it's been so fun to see what you guys are doing with it. And yeah, before we know it, here in just like another week, we're going to have February's design, which is a nod to St. Patrick's Day. So I'm really excited about that. But what's been super fun is to see that you guys are not only making the design on the table runner itself, but you're also doing other things with it in addition to that. And that is what I'm inspired by with today. And I think you will be too. So let's take a look at what some of those are. I know Cassie showed some last week. These are some new ones that have come up for this week. So if you haven't seen them yet, be prepared to be inspired. This one comes from Juanita. And Juanita, I know, I think I've mentioned this to you before. I don't believe we've ever met, but I'll tell you, when your name comes up on the Facebook page, I always know that you're going to have the most amazing fabric choices with this. And this one did not disappoint. Juanita says that she used the Floral 18 to quilt it. So thanks for sharing what design at Kimberbell you used for that. But I love how her design, as she says, spills into the border squares. It gives that overlap feeling look, and I just absolutely adore it. So Juanita, fantastic job on those colors. Did she kill that or what, guys? And again, I love that she put which background quilting design she used, and I just love the whole idea that it is just something that is going to decorate your home. Looks like even beyond Valentine's Day, right? That is just a beautiful, beautiful grouping there of design and fabric together. This one, ooh, love it too, in blue. Blue, isn't that beautiful? Darlene, she says that she used wool for the hearts. And again, I'm loving that you guys are changing it up. Like if a table runner isn't for you, then make it into a wall hanging like Darlene did here. Change up the colors. If the color scheme that we did it in isn't for you, change up the fabrics. The point is you're getting the most darling design exclusively through this club, and you get it in two sizes. You get it in a 5x7 and an 8x12. So again, no matter what hoop you have or whatever project you're putting it onto, you're going to have something that's going to be perfect for you. This one, again, Penny, love it. And I love that, as you can see here, she did it as intended, on the table runner. And she did it in the fabric choices that we had too. Just beautiful. But then she said, wait a minute, I've also got a 5x7 size design of this. So why not put that with my own spin of fabrics onto tea towels? And she made 5 tea towels with that. Is that absolutely darling or what? Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. She said that she was doing the towels for her galentines. They are going to absolutely love that, Penny. And so anyway, so inspiring, guys. I absolutely love what you're doing with that. So very, very cute. Those are still available, even though it's January's design. You still can get the digital file for it, and we'll put a link here in the comments so that you can pick up that design. So very, very fun. Can't wait for next month's to come out. In fact, next month's design, which is coming out in just a few days, is the one with like the St. Patrick's Day kind of nod to St. Patrick's Day with the grouping of clovers. And I'm going to actually do that on craft night too, to show you a different way that I'm using that design at our next craft night. So anyway, very excited about that. Okay, speaking of craft night, let's go ahead and get into that. When is the next craft night? Way too soon. Oh my gosh. I'm like, didn't we just have that? Oh my gosh. But we did, and we had to move up this month's craft night just a little bit because we have another fun event to tell you about as well that took the time when we usually do craft night. So we're doing both. We're doing all the things. And this month's craft night is actually next Thursday. February 12th. And what's crazy is I'm going to be out of town for a couple days right before that. So I got to get my craft together really, really soon. And I am going to do it with that shamrock design for next month's Applique of the Month. But anyway, mark your calendars for February 12th, because that's going to be craft night again with myself and Cassie and Abby. And, as you know, we don't know what each other's doing. I'm not sure what I'm eating from Abby, but I'm sure it's going to be good. And we just have a whole lot of fun with it. So join us February 12th. It's next Thursday. It's at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. And we have, I believe, an RSVP there. Yep, we do have an RSVP link in the notes that you can click on so that you're given a reminder of when that comes out. But we hope you'll join us for that. Oh, too fun. Okay. And then speaking of other fun things to put on your calendar, the following Thursday, February 19th. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. We're starting a new theme here at Kimberbell called Lunch and Learn. Lunch and Learn. Gotta love it, right? Somehow we always do these things around food. I don't know. It's what we do. But yeah, Lunch and Learn, it means that it's something that we'll periodically do here at Kimberbell, and February 19th is the first time we're going to be doing it in 2026. And what is Lunch and Learn? Well, it's going to be on all kinds of different themes, just like Craft Night is on different themes, but you're also going to be learning something, a behind the scenes look, some insider tips, some interviews with, the people that made things happen, and of a new product, tips and tricks, that kind of thing. And that is the Thursday, the 19th, is all going to be about home sewn. You guys know home sewn is all the buzz right now on Facebook and at shops and such. People are so excited about the new series, Home Sewn. Let me pull up an image just to refresh your memory on this. Oh yes, Home Sewn. That is the monthly designs that are tiling scenes. And I'm actually going to have on the digitizer who made this possible, Jeanette, and she, oh, I love Jeanette, and I can't wait for you to meet her. I know some of you have probably met her over the years. She's been with us for a very long time, and she's phenomenal. But how she digitized these tiling scenes will blow you away. And how she has made it so that between her digitizing and our testers testing and writing the instruction and everything, they made it so your tiling scene is going to connect just perfectly. So she's going to talk to us about how that's done, and then we'll give some other tips and such. So anyway, we're going to have a whole lot of fun with Lunch and Learns. There's going to be giveaways, prizes, all kinds of things. One of the things that you're going to get for attending this Lunch and Learn, and I forgot to pull up a picture, but I'll tease you again next week for that. Or watch your emails, because we'll probably tease it in that too. But you get a free design, a free additional design that's not part of Home Sewn, but it coordinates really well with Home Sewn. You're going to get a free design just for being part of Lunch and Learn. And whether you're a part of it live or you watch it later, we'll make sure you get that. But I'm really excited about that. It has to do with a home. Go figure, right? Home Sewn. And I think you're going to enjoy it. So anyway, join us February 19th. That's the following in 2 Thursdays, right? For myself, Jeanette, and a special guest, where we're going to be talking all things Home Sewn. It is the kickoff of the Home Sewn collection, and I cannot wait to have you be a part of that. So who's excited about Home Sewn? Remember, it's like you see the little sewing machine in each of the windows, and then there's a little mini quilt, M-I-N-I, mini quilt, that's a Kimberbell quilt replica that's attached to the design. It's just going to be a whole lot of fun. Donna says, right on, Lunch and Learns are the best break from work. Yes, absolutely, Donna. It is going to be, someone asked what time. Let's see, Linda asked, what time is it? It's going to be at noon Mountain Time. So think about where that lands in your neck of the woods. But noon Mountain Time, you're going to get a free design. You're going to get some tips and all that kind of thing. And you get to meet Jeanette, which is awesome, right? I'm really, really excited about Home Sewn. Oh, cannot wait. Now, a lot of people have asked about kits. I'm certain there will be shops that will put together kits. There's not an official kit, like in a box, like you know, some of our other projects come in. But my guess is that a lot of shops will be putting together some kind of kits and such, or you can use scrap fabrics and that too. So anyway, we're very excited about all of that, and want you to be there for the kickoff of Home Sewn. It's going to be fun. All right. What else to tell you about? There was craft night next week. The following week is Home Sewn. Oh, and are you ready for this? I can't believe we're already talking about it. Kimberbell Day. Kimberbell Day. Now, the reason why I want to tell you about this is because we've changed the date slightly for this year. Okay. As you know, Kimberbell Day we've always had it on the last Saturday of July. This year, we needed to switch it up a little bit by moving it up 1 week early because of a scheduling conflict. Okay. So mark your calendars. Instead of the last week of July, it's going to be on Saturday, July 18th. And you know, we do, oh my gosh, that is the party. That is the machine embroidery party of the year, my friends. You don't want to miss it. I mean, there's always machine giveaways. I mean, we're talking from entry-level machines to the top of the line, does everything for you except make your dinner kind of machines that we give away, right? So very, very fun. You learn about new products coming out from Kimberbell. We do some fun, well, all kinds of giveaways besides the machines, but we do also some tutorials, some sew-alongs. We give free designs away. There's just so much to be said about Kimberbell Day. I'm over the moon about this year's theme, but I promised our team I would zip my lip and not share the theme of this year's Kimberbell Day, but it's going to be fun. You know it will. So they're probably like sitting there going, Kim, you said you wouldn't say anything. I promise I won't, but it's going to be fun. It will be fun. Oh, Janet, it's on your birthday. That's cool. Very, very cool, Janet. Well, yeah, July 18th, Kimberbell Day, and Janet's birthday. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So anyway, mark your calendar for that slight date change. It is a week earlier than normal, and that's for this year, just because of a scheduling conflict. So anyway, there you go. Okay, next thing to talk about. Oh, Cheryl asked, is it all day long? It's a half a day, I believe. Yeah. I think it's 4 hours, something like that. So all the details will be coming very, very soon. But I just definitely wanted to make sure you knew that the date had changed. And we already let shops know that too about a week ago or so. So they are aware. And now I wanted to let you know. All right. Okay. Next is I just wanted to mention the brand new Perfectly Pieced because of a few things. First of all, I love going to the Kimberbella blog. Okay, I go to that often to see, what other things has Jenny been posting about? And I noticed, let's see, here's what the Kimberbella blog looks like, right? It's the official Kimberbell blog. It's written by our dear friend Jenny, and she always does an amazing job on that, as you know. And when I looked at some recent posts that she made about on the Kimberbella blog, these two posts came up. It said, Perfectly Pieced, the orange peel block, and then understanding and managing your Kimberbell Me Time subscriptions. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm intrigued on what she's saying about both of those because I love to read whatever Jenny writes, right? We all do. So I was first reading about her, let's see, the managing your Me Time subscriptions. I thought, oh, okay, what thoughts does she have on that? And they were really good ones. So I want to put a link here in the comments so that if you get a chance, go and read her blog about it, because what I loved about it is that she outlined all the different subscriptions and what kinds of things. They include what time each month they come out, that kind of thing, whether it's available as a digital only, is it available as a physical subscription that's delivered to your doorstep only, or is there a combination of both? She lists all that in one blog post, which was so helpful. I think it's going to be so helpful for anyone that has been subscribed to Kimberbell subscriptions through MeTime, or you're just interested to learn more. So I would highly encourage you to read that blog post. But then that got me thinking about, okay, her other blog post was about this month's Perfectly Pieced, which was the orange peel block. Now, when I read that one, I was like, you know what? I love that block. Like, absolutely adore that block. And it is a block that is so versatile. And as you know, now the Perfectly Pieced subscription is digital only, which really gives you the opportunity to do some fun things with that fabric stash of yours. Okay. And I know you got them. Whether you have a fabric stash or you're thinking, you know what, I want to use that block just for like 4th of July decorating. So I'm only going to use reds and whites and blues or something. You know what I mean? So it's been really fun. But what I want to see is what you guys are making with this orange peel block, because that's pretty cool that can be pieced in the hoop. Now, you know, a traditional orange peel block, curved piecing cannot be done in the hoop. But our digitizers have figured that out with a slightly new take on the block, and it is darling. Now, what's fun about this one is that, again, very, very scrappy, right? So like, I'm thinking I'm going to dig into my stash even this week and put something together with this block for summer, because it is stinking cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm dying over this. I think that is absolutely adorable. Are you loving the fabrics that our team used just to make this sample? But again, you're getting the digital version only, which means your blocks are no one's blocks are going to look like each other's, unless you use the same fabrics, which of course is, you know, great too, because it's very inspiring. But look at that. I am loving this orange peel block. Orange peel blocks, they're just happy blocks in my mind. They're just happy, feel good, go lucky, life is good kind of blocks, if you can describe it like that. Don't you think? And so I'm super excited about this. Now, in addition, well, let me point out a few things that you get with a Perfectly Pieced subscription. You're going to get a unique quilt block each month in 2-inch, 4-inch, 6, and 8-inch sizes. Okay. You're also going to get full color, step-by-step PDF instructions for the specific 18-inch project each month. You're going to get exclusive block by block quilting files for all the block sizes. You're going to get an exclusive all over background quilting files. Plus, on this one, you're also getting borders for 1 and 2-inch borders files. That background quilting that you're going to see here in just a minute only comes with this block, okay? And then you're going to get instructions for 5 evergreen projects, including, like, if you want to turn that block into a stocking, a tote, a trivet, a pin cushion, a square pin cushion, a rectangle pin cushion, you're getting them all. You're going to get access to your digital library and creative tumble ideas, which this month they put 9 different tumbling ideas for this block there. And then also occasional special projects and bonus designs. Okay, so here's an example of some of those evergreen projects that you can make based on, you know, whatever block is that month. Now, I want you to think about this. This subscription, digital subscription is $19 a month. You're getting way more than you're getting such value, I should say, because the background quilting alone would cost you more than that, because normal all over quilting design is what is it, $12, something like that, and then a block by block design is like $9, and then you're also getting the block itself. So for $19 a month, you're going to be making all kinds of fun projects with these pieced in the hoop blocks. I'm telling you what, I cannot wait. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I think this is so cute. This would be the most darling baby quilt, right? This would make the most darling throw quilt, queen size quilt. Guess what? All the quilt measurements, all the calculations for, my gosh, I think, let's see, do I have it listed here? Yeah. All the quilt fabric calculations, as well as here, I'm showing you the cutting instructions for crib size, lap, twin, full, queen, and king size blocks are also included. Whether you're making this with a 4-inch block, a 6-inch block, an 8-inch block, all of those quilt calculations are also included in there. So not only are you getting, you're getting a lot of stuff, right? So I just want you to see the value on that for $19 a month, you're getting way more value, because you're also getting all the background quilting that's exclusive. Oh, and this cute little bitty 2-inch block too is also included. Can you imagine piecing a 2-inch block in the hoop? Not me. No. Well, on my sewing machine, no way. In the hoop, yes. Look at that. Now, the other thing that I'm loving about this block, look at that background quilting that's exclusive to it. How cute is that? Here's what it looks like on just solid fabric, so you can see the design that is on each of those blocks, right? So if you were doing the block by block quilting only, this is what it looks like. If you're doing the all over quilting, look at this quilt, exclusive all over quilting design. So if you wanted to just piece all of this without batting in the seams and such, or without batting at all, and then put it together like a quilt sandwich, like a traditional quilt, then you could use this darling all over quilting. Be so cute, right? So I'm thinking, again, baby quilt with something like this, but then I'm also thinking, oh my gosh, this would make a cute table runner, again, for maybe 4th of July. This would be a cute throw, maybe for Christmas, just based on the fabrics alone, right? Halloween, you name it. You could put a orange peel block here, and then maybe this block is a big flower applique, and then an orange peel block here, and this block is a big flower applique. See where I'm going with this? So the whole goal is to inspire each other with what we end up making, and there's just so many possibilities. So here, when we talk about those evergreen projects that you're also getting instructions for on Perfectly Pieced, here's a couple of examples of the evergreen projects. Look at that darling tote bag. Again, if you're switching out this block for these blocks, and we're showing you how to pull this all together in a tote bag, how cute is that? Or what about if you're going, oh, that would make a really cute stocking? That's what we consider an evergreen project, is to make that stocking and then make it with those blocks. So anyway, lots of ideas. Also, Jessica, who's the product manager of it, she does a phenomenal job of pulling all this together, and then also teaching you how to choose fabrics for these each month, since it's a digital subscription only. So I encourage you to watch her video where she revealed this month's block, and she's showing you or she's giving you some ideas on how to choose fabrics for it as well. So that is available to us. Additionally, this month's project gives you 9 different tumbling ideas, again, for using the block for the orange peel. Isn't that fun? So I really am super excited about this because there's so much possibility. All right, so much possibility. So anyway, that's available this month to everyone. Okay, if you subscribe, again, it's digitally, you will already have that in your Kimberbell library because it comes out the first, I believe, of every month. So this block would already be there, but you could subscribe today and still get this block. Now, I don't want you to worry about being tied to a subscription for an entire year, because as with all of our subscriptions, you also have the option of saying, look at seeing it before it comes out and thinking, okay, that month is not for me, so I'm going to skip it, or this month is for me and I'm definitely going to do it. So just know that we'll always show you in advance on all of our subscriptions what you're getting, and then you can decide for yourself month to month, is this a block I want, or do I not want this month's block? So anyway, I would highly encourage you to check that out because it is darling. Now, when you go to check this out, okay, this orange peel block, what I also want you to do is look at what next month's perfectly pieced block is. I'm just going to tell you, you're going to be so excited, like uber excited, because it's darling. It's darling. It's stinking cute. And I'm just like thrilled about next month's project. And already on that page, when you go to get this, you're going to see what next month's project is. Some of you already know what it is. Yep, you already saw it. Cayenne is saying next month perfectly pieced is so cute. OMG. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share that too. I'm not going to show you what it is, but it's baskets. And OMG, it's baskets. And I'm telling you, it is cute. And not only baskets, but you get a bonus file for baskets with strawberries in it. And if that makes you smile, you got to go over and see what next month's project is. Perfectly pieced. Darling, did you know that you could piece blocks, traditional quilt blocks, in your hoop with perfect precision, that perfect 1/4 inch? A lot of you do know that already. But if you don't, I want you to try it out. Maybe one of these days on What's New Wednesday, I'll just start making some perfectly pieced blocks in real time so that you can see for yourself truly how easy it is. So fun. Oh my gosh. So excited. All right. Perfectly pieced. Check it out. The orange peel block. You just can't get any cuter than the orange peel, except for maybe next month, which is the baskets and strawberries, which, oh my gosh, forget about it. So fun. All right, everyone. Well, I think that's it for today. So let's do a giveaway, shall we? I'm super pumped about this block, guys. I could not say enough about it. And really, when I saw it in person, I was like, okay, there's no doubt I'm going to be making something with this, and I think you will too. So what I want you to do is tell me in the comments, what colorway would you do this month's orange peel block in? Okay, I want to know colorway, whether it's like, colorway or theme, whatever. If it's like 30s fabrics, if it's red, white, and blue fabrics for 4th of July, if it's like summer fabrics, if it's like greens and pinks and reds, because that would be a cute like strawberry type of runner or quilt or whatever. If it's like baby flannels, I want to know what colorway or theme would you put this month's orange peel block set in, and what would you make with it? Would you make, I'm thinking right now, okay, I got to do 4th of July. I am love 4th of July. Of course, this year's 250th birthday. all the things. I am so on board with doing a red, white, and blue table runner is what I'm thinking with this perfectly pieced block. I might, now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm thinking, ooh, red, white, and blue, and then maybe some kind of applique, maybe red, white, and blue, some kind of applique. I don't know. Or maybe it's just all the piecing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, but I want to hear what you guys would do. What colorway, what theme, what fabric line even. There's lots of fun fabric lines out there right now from all different companies. I mean, there's just so many fun things happening in the fabric world with colors and texture and design. What would you do with that? Yeah. Oh, Linda, I'm so glad. She says, I also, where did that go? Where did you go, Linda? Oh, yeah, there we go. She says, I also like the idea of red, white, and blue for the 250th anniversary. Yeah, I'm thinking there's some fun things to be had for that. And oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. Okay. There's some really fun applique designs coming out very soon that will also fit in with that theme. You might want to get started on some red and white and blue orange peels, and then watch for some really cute red, white, and blue types of themes coming out soon from Kimberbell as well. Okay, let me know in the comments. What are you thinking? Cindy is saying red, white, and green for Christmas. Oh yeah. The orange peel design is so versatile. You would use it for any time of the year, right? Christmas included. Purple floral. I love that idea. Ooh, how about batiks? Like purple batiks? What you thinking? I'm thinking that would be super cute. Spring flowered fabric. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh my goodness. Red, white, and blue. Oh yeah. Lots of red, white, and blues. Oh, Kelly's saying blues and yellows would probably make some pot holders, a table runner, or placemats. Yeah. Oh yeah. Katie, my friend, she says colorway is a tough one on this one, and she can see lots of them. She's currently thinking red, gray, and black. Ooh, yes, that would be stunning. She's also thinking happy, bright pastels, kind of scrappy like my grandmother. I love that idea, Katie. Love that. If you do it, you got to post it. You got to post it. We want to see it all. Patricia is thinking turquoise and coral to make a table topper. Her decor is Southwest. Yes. See, this is what I'm loving about the idea that fabric isn't being delivered. It's because you guys are going to come up with so many great ideas. 30s prints on a white background. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with K Facet either. Love that idea of using his fabrics. Oh, okay. Shari is saying a baby boy quilt, so all the soft shades of blues. Yep, absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, one was with Easter. Where did you go? Oh, okay. She says she would use Easter fabrics, bunnies and eggs and carrots, and make a table runner for Easter. Yes, Cheryl. In fact, Cheryl, we have some really cute Easter appliques coming out very, very soon too. In fact, speaking of appliques, last week's easy applique for the cherries came out, and wouldn't that be cute with like some 4th of July theme stuff going on too? That would be darling. Or Valentine's Day or whatever. Oh, okay. A runner with Nantucket summer fabric. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, I'm loving, oh, you guys, seriously, such cute ideas. Southwest fabrics. Bev is saying, okay, loving these ideas. I'm gonna read all of them after this because that's fun. Oh, and what will you win? Sorry, I forgot to tell you that part. 2 people are gonna win their choice of any 2 background quilting bundles, so you can get the big stuff this week. Friday morning, we will announce those winners on our Facebook page as we do. All right, everyone. Well, that's all for today's What's New Wednesday. Just a reminder, Thursday, February 12th is craft night, 4:00 p.m. Mountain Time. Then following Thursday, February 19th is Lunch and Learn as we kick off the brand new Home Sewn series. Very excited about that. And then, of course, never miss a Monday with Cassie every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Time for Don't Miss Monday. Yeah. Sorry, I got sidetracked with your comments. For Don't Miss Monday with Cassie, because she always has some really good deals. I have to pull this up. Blue and orange for the Chicago Bears, Bernadette is saying. Yeah, that gets me thinking all those school teams, all those sports teams, make it in their colors. That would be fun too. All right, everyone. Well, I had a great time with you today. Thanks for joining me as always. Really, really appreciate you and appreciate your support and appreciate your enthusiasm for all things Kimberbell. We just love you. I love you. Have a great day. Keep doing what you love and keep experiencing the joy of creativity. Bye-bye.